Hey there guys, Skippy here from Skippy6 Gaming, coming to you with a cool kind of little tutorial look at the new menu options. So you're going to see there's a bunch of new options in TU19 that it's going to come with starting a world or creating a world or whatever it is. So let's just create a new world and let's go into the options and take a look at what they are and kind of have a quick discussion for what they do. So going over here, guys, this is where you're going to find the home of a lot of these new options. I'm just going to go over all of them anyway. Online game has people. Invite only, like I have to do if I don't want to get smashed with a million people. Player versus players host, daylight cycle. So basically, guys, what's going to happen on this one here is it turns from night to day. You know, if you're looking for a little more friendly, a little bit of an easier game, we're going to keep the daylight cycle. So take that daylight cycle off. Again, this is host privileges, so once you turn your host privileges on, it's going to do all this. It's not going to be super friendly to your survival world, of course, but that's going to be that one there. So keep inventory. That's a pretty cool one. Again, if it's good for maybe say map makers and stuff like that, if you're going to want to make sure that players always have specific items, that way when you die, you keep the stuff in your inventory. I know it's pretty garbage when you fall in lava. Again, something that happens in survival a lot. Mob spawning. You can actually go ahead and take mob spawning right off. That is pretty cool. Depending on what you're doing, again, certain adventure maps and certain things like that is going to be pretty handy. So mob griefing is a new one. Basically, when disabled, prevents monsters and animals from changing blocks. For example, creeper explosions won't blow up blocks, sheeps aren't going to eat grass, or picking up items. So that's kind of a good one. I'm assuming that one falls into the category of, say, Enderman won't be picking up your stuff and throwing them around and that sort of thing. So mob griefing, turn it on or off. Another cool kind of menu option switch for them. Mob loot. So when disabled, monsters and animals will not drop loot. So I don't know why you would turn it off, but again, this is more for like say map makers. You know, if you wanted an adventure map and you wanted to keep specifically what people would have, and you wouldn't want them to say pick up arrows from skeletons or things like that, but you still wanted to have the skeletons around. I guess that would be one way that you would do it, and that's one thing. Tile drops. So when disabled, blocks will not drop items. So if you destroy stuff, you're not going to get it. That's pretty cool. Again, this is going to be kind of like a Hunger Games kind of angle. You know, if you wanted to do that, then people could only technically take the stuff they were supposed to have. Again, all of these are kind of really a map builder's kind of heaven when you break it into it. And natural regeneration, that's going to be something that people will use a lot. When disabled, players will not regenerate health naturally, and that's going to be for some of that ultra hardcore. Whenever you see on YouTube, you see ultra hardcore matches, ultra hardcore fights. Ultra hardcore, basically, you're not going to regenerate your health naturally. You have to get golden apples or anything like that, or in either way, you only have your life, and when you lose it, you lose it. It's really bad. So it makes it really hard to play, but there you go. We kind of looked over the world options in here and the host privileges. Again, just kind of a new kind of way to look at the new options. A quick little kind of once over with you to see the different things that they offer. And there you go. I'm not going to go in a world just yet. I got enough worlds going, but don't forget, guys, smash that like button. Don't forget as well to subscribe to my channel, because I know this one's a little basic, but I have a ton of super in-depth tutorials, glitches, tips, tricks, all that jazz coming right up. So, yep, I'll catch you on the next video.
Guns.